Okay, 1-0 or WFZ. Who follows Focus into the playoffs? They played today, and it was a clean 2-0. It ended on Echo Isles, and now we start on Echo Isles. 1-0's momentum got stopped by Focus, and WFZ picking up some pace, defeating 15 Sway. The Chinese undead mirror for the second time. We have WFZ in the blue on the left-hand side, and 1-0 in the red in the right.
Echo Isles nowadays more and more is turning into a ghoul build map, and we see that here as well. I think WFZ's idea here is, okay, you played Dreadlord expansion earlier on. My Ted Fiend build really doesn't do well against that, so now I'm gonna be aggressive with the Lich first with ghouls, much like Happy did against Side. But 1-0 seems to be keep on winning. Oh my god, I'm not able to speak English right now. How do you say that properly? 1-0 seems to be able to keep winning these mind games today. There we go. As he is not going for the Dreadlord to get hard countered by the Lich. No, he's going for his own Lich. So it's a Lich mirror. This might be one of those magical times where we could see a gargoyle mirror, which makes for one of the funniest fights in Warcraft.
Is that so?
It is. Oh!
Wow. Sacrificial Skull.
Sacrificial Skull.
So WFZ with a skull and an acolyte next to this expansion. WFZ is scouting this. Did he check the inventory?
You mean 1-0 is scouting it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have. He must have. And 1-0's response is to go aggressively towards the opponent's base, which can make things very difficult.
With a claw as well. And ghouls. Well, this will hurt.
It's only 3 ghouls, though, and there's a narrow tower coming. It's not that many. But okay. Lich creeping in the south, Lich coming back quickly, I like that. And yeah, ghouls on the Lich instantly, I like that. But WFZ, you have the narrow tower in position already to pressure the Lich. If he runs back in range, he's gonna get slowed again, which he should be getting right now. There we go. And now the Lich is in, and he can just Nova him and kill him off. Whoa!
Yep.
And suddenly WFZ is looking great in this game.
Absolutely. Usually, this acolyte harass happens when there's attack. And then every acolyte kill is crucial. But with the expansion in the work, with this not being attacked, with him being able to kill to reproduce acolytes, that's great. He's also killing ghouls. This is phenomenal.
2 more ghouls killed off. And, oh boy, is this game looking horrible right now.
Absolutely. There's attack. At 40%, okay. Yeah. How to get back? How to kill this expo now?
I don't think he can. What to do now? Lich is about to be level 3 here for WFZ, by the way, which is always a really good level up. 1-0 heavily creeping at the Merc as well. I like that. He needs to catch up on levels and do so quick. He's got really good items. Berserker. Really?
Yeah. And using Nova. He has insane damage. Plus 15. But what about these ghouls? What to do? Level 3 Lich for WFC.
Yeah. Needs to go on the aggressive now. Should buy boots. And look for kills. He saw how low everything was. He saw the Berserker. Those are easy kills already. He knows his opponent's Lich can't be level 3. Wait. Is 1-0 getting level 3 here? Wow, he is. What? Damn. Crazy how he was able to catch up so well. The Merc camp really doing wonders for him there. Graveyard coming up at the expansion. Tier 2. Oh, Tier 2 is really late for WFZ.
Yeah, invested into quite some acolytes and items and expansion. Here comes the Lich for an harass as well. No second Necropolis.
It's at least one acolyte here, but there is a telestaff on the Lich for WFZ. He wants to get at least some kills before he goes. And there it is. Okay. Oh, next Nova could be dangerous. Wait, is this a TP forced? Yes, it certainly is. Can't afford to lose the Lich again. There's a DK out now, finally. Yeah. Thankfully.
Tier 2 expansion, though. Can he hold this?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, what? He's going there without a TP. Staff on cooldown. Is this enough? Oh, he's trying hard to cancel this, but only skeletons. Needs these right clicks. Nova about to be ready. And cancels it. Alright, that's a lot of time.
Nice play. One more Nova is ready. Lich needs to be careful. Lich got the invul here for WFZ. That's a big deal. So what to do now? With all of this economy. Tier 3 seems to be the answer here for WFZ. No Fiend transition yet. Might just stick with the mass ghouls.
Sorry, I was still invested into this rescheduling Rising Star thingy, which is confirmed now. Oh, that took quite some attention. Sorry about that. I'm back now.
Once again, the staff coming in here. We have two Fiends, in fact, already. Looking for the cancel again. WFZ is playing this really well.
Yeah.
Really well.
Yeah, I agree. Completely different than Series 1. Where 1-0 was just so dominating. Like, WFZ didn't find a single opening. But here, this Tier 1 expansion caught him off guard. But again, run by. Lich not in this yet. And there's a Necropolis, so it's really not that bad to lose a couple of units here.
He's gonna temple, or he's gonna lose the temple here, rather.
Very early temple. Berserker, though. Oh, that Nova hit. In the meantime, WFZ is just creeping. Has the Staff of Teleportation on the ground. Okay, changes it now for the Rod of Necromancy.
There's starting to be quite a few Acolyte kills over here.
Yeah.
Lich has more Nova.
That's number 3 and 4 and 5. But in the main, he's still mining. And 1-0's expansion is still shut down.
Staff coming in now. So many staffs everywhere.
Yeah, I like that. Lots of mobility.
Oh.
Lich has an invul. Baiting it. Tier 3 done by both players, and 1-0 again going for an Acolyte, again trying to expand.
Do you know that feeling when you're trying to attack the Acolyte at the top of the gold mine and you just can't click it?
Yeah.
I think that's what he was doing right there.
Nova right clicks by DK. 4 and 2 now. And the Berserker about to fall as well with the next coil. That block did not work. 1-0 is in deep trouble.
Oh, eats the Fiend for 3 Novas.
Ow, wow. You can follow him. There's no unholy aura. Oh my. Denies that Fiend.
It's a Fiend barbecue here.
Juikami, you wonderful, wonderful viewer, gifting 5 subs to our channel, and Pishna for an 11-month resub as well. At the very same time. Nice sync, guys.
Lots of gold here for WFZ. Tier 3 upgrades are about to kick in. Doesn't have the orb yet, but will once again cancel the counter expansion, which is the most important move here so far by him this game over and over.
And double invul on the heroes, man. That's so good. Has to wait for the DK to come back. That was a huge kill. Double base. Temple. No, I'm not making the double base joke again. What now? Dark Ranger? Yep. So we even have silence now.
WZ poised now to win this game. He's going into upkeep. Banshees coming. Fiends and Banshees. This is basically the best army you can have in Undead Mirror. Unless you have crazy heroes and mass Frostworms or something. But he's not going so wild. More experience. At the Merc. Where's the Dark Ranger? Brings in the orb.
Oh, yeah. Oh, very good. 1-0 needs time, but where to get that? Even going destroyers now, first abomination out as well. I'm not too sure if that will do too much. And I love the early temple to just curse the Lich. This Lich is 1-0's only hope.
Like Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
If 1-0 wins this game, man, he's legit crazy. Not gonna be easy, though.
No. Level 3 DK, Scroll of the Beast. No Dispel on WFZ. Feels like 1-0 is getting like a few more X factors that can switch this game. He's attacking into the main, establishing his expansion. Finally, 4th try.
Oh, gets greeted by a free kill on a Fiend.
I got a feeling that this game is turning around.
Yeah, I think WZ is giving him way too much space.
Invul number 3, though.
I like the Scroll of the Beast popped right away to put more pressure on this base to force his opponent back.
Yeah, Fiends are so
My
important.
time.
Here we go. Silence on everything. That was sweet. No one to this DK. He has an invul. Needs it, needs it, needs it. There we go.
7 seconds only. He might be dead after. The Lich has the Nova ready. Look at him. He wants to get the Nova in, but doesn't quite get it on the DK. Gets on the Fiend instead. Finally, the Dark Ranger joins for WFZ.
There's no curse on this Lich. Feels like he's missing out on it. No curse in general. Waiting for the anti-magic.
Still a big supply lead here for WFZ. Oh, coil. Oof, last second. But the Expo's starting to mine now.
Yep.
It's absolutely not over yet.
Nope.
And we have Banshees soon to be coming in for 1-0 as well. But Fiend numbers are really low. This is the big problem. Only 2 Fiends currently without upgrades for 1-0. We have more Fiends and more upgrades for WFZ. Still, the underdog with a big lead here.
And again, he makes it to the shop. I guess Invul was... Oh no, it was 1-0 this time, but maybe Invul sold out.
Yeah, out of stock. The number's still a little bit too high here, though, it seems. WFZ now in a position to pressure the expansion. This could finally be his win.
The Expo didn't pay off. And more Banshees. Anti-magic is a killer spell in Undead Mirror.
Yeah. Anti-magic and curse, both extremely good. We saw a surprising lack of those units between 1-0 and Happy. But here, we see them aplenty.
Anti-magic everywhere.
This should not be winnable by 1-0, but he has done the unthinkable before. Let's see. That destroyer. I feel like destroyers just have a habit of dying today.
Yeah. Not a destroyer day, that's for sure. So can 1-2-0 hold on? I love WFZ's position. Reinforcements impossible for 1-2-0.
So many fiends. Does not care about the single tower. Good positioning on the DK. Way in the back so he can't get silenced too easily. Next destroyer falls.
No
Silence
chance.
comes in time. This is GG. And WFZ takes the lead.
Yeah, 1-2-0 losing 3 maps in a row. It's not that often that we see that. But well deserved. Like, this game was well executed. Like, the Lich play was a little bit of a gamble. And it worked out. And he saw, okay, you're expanding as well. Too late, bro. Had the right idea of canceling it. Good timing. Didn't lose too much HP on the way. Nicely played. So,
yeah, I think 1-2-0 had a misread there. Like, this Lich versus Lich, he thought he could be doing tremendous damage in the main, but just one single narrow tower foiled his plans. And after that, he was so far behind, there wasn't really any winning anymore.
Yeah. So, our mission of lining up games today was successful. We, of course, finished the Yule Cup. Then we prepone the Rising Star day 3 to 4 p.m., which is in exactly 1 hour and 15 minutes, because Cash is playing also the Heroes Hearth Invitational. And Heroes Hearth, they are postponing the start 1 hour later to 8 p.m., where we will be casting with Grubby. Rising Star will be broadcast by Kaldor. So we created 2 hours of time. Everything should be playable now. All players are happy. All broadcasters are happy. And you guys get more games. That was a lot of work, but we got it. Thanks for everyone involved. Heroes Hearth, Grubby, Blade, and us, I guess, and Kaldor. A combined effort to make this work. This is what a community should be.
Nice. Good to know that we're not going to have death losses again. That's always a little sad when that happens.
Yes.
So we're going to have plenty of games today. That's great to hear. This could be the last game today of Yule Cup if WFZ wins the next one. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be a much different game. 1-2-0 here. Took a big risk in the early, and that cost him map 1. But also props to WFZ, who played it really well beyond the early game, especially with the Expo cancels.
All right, can he do it again? And best of 1? Okay, we get a lot of upsets. Best of 3 is a lot harder, and 1-2-0 definitely has comeback potential on the map where he dominated a lot in the first series on Amazonia. Let's get it started.
Is this going to be something weird again? Is this going to be Lich again? It would be tremendously surprising to see a fast expansion. In fact, it would be suicidal to see a fast expansion attempt. So this will certainly be a one-base tech play. Earlier here, we saw the double Ted Fiend opening and 1-2-0 winning quite convincingly. Does that trigger perhaps WFZ to go for something else? Let's see.
This is very hard to predict, especially with 1-2-0 now. I think WFZ, he will play standard. That should be the norm. But what about 1-2-0? We have him in the red, in the upper right of Amazonia. And once again, WFZ spawning in the bottom. One undead will make it, that's for sure. But will 1-2-0 be eliminated from the group stage after reaching the final of Yule Cup 3? Thank you, Dave Boy, for 28 months of subbing. So, Remo, what do we have? Master of the builds. Lead us into this map.
Same as we saw earlier between them in the first round. It's a Ted Fiend build by both, so nobody taking the risk of going for a Lich or, God forbid, a Dreadlord. Certainly not on this map. Yeah, so just standard play. You know, I thought the days were over of 1-2-0 getting challenged by other undeads as well. I thought it was going to be all between 1-2-0 and Happy nowadays. But perhaps not. And you know, the thing is, if Happy was playing against WFZ, even on bad ping, I am sure he would destroy him. Just destroy him. But
yes.
1-2-0 once again struggling a little bit, but he has more maps to make up for it. He's not going to be going for so dangerous of an early game opening as he was earlier with that pretty much all-in push. So it's going to be about creeping early on. It's going to be about gathering items and experience, and not too much action to be expected here for the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, pretty much the same as we had in the first series. So since people are asking, yeah, the Heroes Hearth cast later will be a tri-cast. Neo, Remo, and the legend Grubby casting together for the very first time, I guess, since the Heroes Hearth Invitational. Not the Heroes Hearth, the Blizzard Invitational back in 2018.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
How can you forget about that?
How
It was
could I?
such a wonderful event.
How could I? Dude, I still remember Happy versus Lin. How crazy that game was.
Ah, that
dude.
was wonderful.
Shadowhunter first. Lulz.
And towers on the cliff.
Oh, yeah.
Never forget.
Stand. Yeah, that was a good one.
Matt Morris fix, please.
Kind of cool how WFZ pulls out the trappers here, so 1-0 can't keep up the creeping instantaneously.
Yeah, buys a little bit of time. And last game here on this map, 1-0 had the advantage in tech, in levels, and in items. Now, tech is even. Creeping is delayed due to this tiny little move by WFZ.
I'm gonna remember that for ladder. Acolyte should pull out the creeps. Smart. Tech speed is pretty much identical. Couldn't steal anything, right?
Huh?
He couldn't steal anything, right?
No, not really.
No. What you're looking for here is damage boosting items for the Lich. And they both get exactly mirrored the same.
Again. In the first series, that was the case as well. And then on tier 2, it was a little bit of a difference in drops.
Lightning Shield creep. Good to know that they're both capable of this. You kind of have to be nowadays on the top level of Warcraft. Oh, Lightning Shield in the Rogue as well. It's kind of an ouchie.
Question in chat. When is Group B? Tomorrow? Question mark. Yeah. Until Thursday, we have Yule Cup every day. But tomorrow is a little bit special because tomorrow is the return of our world champion. Tomorrow is the first game of Lin since December 2019. The first Lin games of this decade will be played tomorrow.
I'm so looking forward to this. It could be, once again, Remo in awe, being like, oh my god, Lin, you're the greatest of all time. Or it could be Lin having taken a break for like 3 months and being kind of, you know, of course, great as he is, but not so good. It's going to be interesting to see in what shape he's going to show up in and, you know, how much he's been playing.
Just get the tissues ready, even for tears or whatever.
All right, Mia. All right, calm down, bro. Once again, the Acolyte number 6 for WFZ survived, so he's delaying his third Fiend by a long time. I think this is a big macro mistake by him. Creep routes are, by the way, very mirrored once again. Scourge Bone Chimes. Well, that's one for the shop.
So the...
Oh, no! He sold the Quel'Thuz's booties!
Yeah.
No, the Dark Ranger!
Ah, you and your Dark Ranger boot fetish. It's not
Bruh.
that great.
Bruh, it's +6 agi.
On a Dark Ranger, come on, it's not a game-changing thing.
Dude, you haven't had the same Dark Ranger as I have. I once had one with +15. Oh boy, was that amazing.
Wow.
Was the best day of my life, Neo.
Yeah, everything we did together
paid
paid
the way with the skeleton run by. Oh, replenishment. Look at that thing. Pop it. Oh. I think that's my new favorite item. Replenishment potion and Ring of Regen. Replenishment potion more, though.
Ring of Regen.
Ring of Regen is amazing.
When did you start that?
It has been like that for a long time. Long time.
Huh.
Oh, Creepjack. Oh, the ensnare. Well, that's a dead fiend.
Yeah, that's a lot of skeletons on both sides. All sent to the fiends. Oh, Nova on the DK. Bash! Living a risky life. The rock golem saving WFZ here.
Damn. If he lost the game due to the rock golem, uninstall. But the big boy's still up for grabs. Who's gonna get him? Why is WFZ keeping his acrobat alive? I don't get it.
He loves shades. Maybe that's
my
the
God.
reason.
He's really going for a shade again.
I mean, it's a really big map here, so you need to keep track of your opponent. It's not likely that you meet each other.
Big true, Neo, big true. Only one fiend left here for WZ. It's kind of awkward. He has one more coming from the main now, finally.
A player's forces are under attack.
At least his Lich inventory is looking good.
Yeah.
Looking real good.
But both are, right? WFZ a little bit better. Thank you, Fire Sailor! One of our very first subs, resubbing for 60 months. If my math is correct, that is 5 entire years.
Oh my god.
Thanks for putting this much effort into our beloved game. It's good to know that at least you guys still care about this great game. We absolutely do, and a lot of people do in the scene.
A player's forces are under attack.
Thank you very much for helping us out. Oh.
I just noticed the
Huh?
Dark Ranger has the chirp sound like the archers do.
No, don't tell me that. Why would you tell me that? I would have never noticed. I don't care about sounds, you know that. But now, yeah, thanks. You ruined the Dark Ranger for me.
Listen, listen.
Get fucked.
You're welcome.
You know, maybe I should do a dual cast with Grubby later, and you can do whatever.
No.
No.
We're gonna talk about all the and pew pew pew.
Thank you, IDD QDX, for the 2-month resub.
Like the fiend hissing, I actually really don't recognize anymore.
Nah, that's filtered out.
Yeah.
But Mass Archer, in combination with the magpie in front of my window, gives me nightmares.
Still there?
Dude, it's getting like they're 3 now. They have a weird Cutkus pipe. They have a weird threesome relationship going on. I don't want to go into detail, but
Don't judge me.
no, it's all good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Man, it's just sweeping this game, isn't it? Oh, we had a bit of action earlier.
Expansion by WFZ. It's 48. But yeah, the pipe. The pipe is real good.
You like the pipe, don't you?
I do.
Oh,
Oh,
three for the Lich.
the difference.
Legion Doomhorn. Level 4 DK advantage though for 1-0, which cannot be underestimated. Or should not be underestimated. Oh, and Dark Ranger level 3. Oh, get her in range. Boom.
Okay. 4-3-3 for 1-0. This Lich is insane indeed.
He has too many good items. He can't carry them all.
Oh, a second mantle? Oh, yeah.
He's giving over the claws. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's not the right choice.
Oh, Nova on this DK. There's an invul. There's a TP. There's also silence. Not following, but this DK is out of that fight.
Next Nova hits big. Oh, Skull of the Beast.
Oh.
And, okay. Go
Call-
game 3, please.
Yeah, coil into Nova. 1-0 is losing quite some units. This pipe is not doing too much. Finally, a coil hits. Nova has a kill. Oh, look at the
So many
skeletons.
Oh, the Lich. Forced into the invul. Ooh, that was close. Web isn't finished yet, but it's about to be.
Dark
All the
Ranger.
fiends are dead.
And
So is
the...
the Dark Ranger.
Yep.
A player's forces are under
GG, well played.
Ouch!
Yeah, 1-0 is not messing around here.
No, the wrath of 1-0. It's brutal punishment for game 1.
And all that mana doesn't do that much for you with the pipe if you just lose all your fiends before the region kicks in.
And you missed the coils. And that's the end of the DK, and that's the end of WFZ. We go full distance. The first game finally. After 4 2-0s, we go into game 3. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, that was 1-0 on point.
Holy Christ.
Yep.
Yeah, WFZ, he needs to kill off his scouting acolyte. Like, you can't run around the map with 2 fiends for the first 8 minutes. That's not good enough. Please. Please deny scouting acolyte, please.
Next and last map is Concealed Hill. Thank you, Hawaii Toast. Oh man, I love you. 5-month resub. Having a great steak and potatoes and watch back to Warcraft is lovely.
Oh, dude, I'm jealous. I haven't had anything to eat yet today.
Oh wow, I had a lot actually for breakfast. I had a great breakfast. It was wonderful.
Yeah. No, I woke up at 11:30.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, insomnia. I feel like a lot of people are affected by insomnia after Anaheim. Like Thorzane, me, you. That's a lot. That's like all the people I know.
And certainly all the people you care about.
No, I do care about all of our viewers, of course.
Especially all the subs. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you, Coxswain. Thank you for your prime. So again, in case you haven't heard the news, Rising Star Cup Day 3 of the finals is starting an hour earlier. That is in exactly 1 hour. Therefore, the Heroes Hearth Invitational Grand Final will start 1 hour later. So we have 2 tournaments lining up. We will hopefully lead into the Rising Star. Rising Star will hopefully lead into the Heroes Hearth. So it's like, what's it called in English? Staffelstabübergabe. It's not really passing off the torch, you know, but...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but no one else does. Thanks.
They catch your drift, I'm sure.
So yeah, we're working hand in hand. The Warcraft scene working hand in hand together. That's really good. I love that. So, oh no, do we really have the first join bug of the day after 10 games? No! Flawless! Flawless netties today.
Poggers.
Dude,
I have an error.
Yeah, I think it's the same that we had before, so just wait it out. See? I have it fixed.
Nice.
I was complaining about like the LON Live service recently, right? I'm on UU now, and UU is so much better. Like this is like way better ping, no disconnect. As it should be.
LON Live is still working okay for me.
What? I had like 6,000 ping recently with LON Live. So
well, I mean, I may have high ping, but I don't really feel it. Like, I'm not playing, right?
Yeah, but I had also disconnects and stuff.
Ah, no. It's okay.
No.
Neo.
Yeah.
Give me a bold prediction for this game.
First of all, thank you, Noah, for the 20-month resub. Damn, did this game get new graphics? Looks so good. Haha. Bold prediction for this game. Okay, so no Tavern Heroes. 1-0 is going Dark Rangers. Naga second. That's my bold prediction of the game.
That would have been mine as well. God damn it, you stealer. You thief.
We're just in sync.
You theft man.
2 brains, fusion dance into 1 brain, you know?
I think maybe more like 1 brain shared between 2 bodies.
It's true. So, DK. Tetfiend.
Isn't it weird that ogres in Warcraft are stupid, but they have 2 brains? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't they be smarter than everyone else?
Depends on the size of the brain, right? Or how well it's developed. Like, if you have 1,000 pigeon brains, that still doesn't make up for one human brain. Well, yours maybe.
So you think a pigeon brain, is it really less than 1,000th of a human brain? No way.
They're very, very small.
Chat! Google that right now.
Chat, what can you tell us about pigeon brains? It's
Pigeon
really
brains.
important to us now.
Tell me right now.
They have a 3-minute delay, so cut them some slack. We will have an answer about pigeon brains in 3.5 minutes. On YouTube, you can fast forward to that point.
A player's force.
Oh, we have a little bit of a diversity here. We have 120. No, wait, that's wrong. 120 is in the red. Oopsala. Sorry. There we go. 120. Creep jacking.
Oh! Getting the surround, though. Who got the skeletons? WZ did. It's a double surround!
Will they both TP out? No way, right? 120 has more health. So, yeah. That's not a good start for the underdog.
1-0 is playing exactly like he was against Happy. Hyper aggressive, trying to delay creeping as much as possible, and then come in with a Naga on tier 2 and abuse the low levels. So I think my call has good chances of working.
What was your call again? I didn't listen. I was busy with the pigeon.
It was pretty smart. I said Naga second.
I said that.
No, that was me, you liar.
What?
Dude, your brain is not functioning properly. You must have been eating too much pigeon food.
Yeah, that's what I do all day, all night.
Dude, my roommate Mark, he told me that he more than once tried the cat food because he was curious how it tasted.
Are under attack.
And he said it doesn't taste good. Apparently, it doesn't taste like anything.
So why did he try it multiple times then? Was it like a different flavor?
Maybe it was just really high on weed. I'm not sure.
Well, that can get you hungry. That's true. And if there's
That's
nothing
true.
else, go for the cat food, I guess.
Oh man. I mean, you know, there's also different kinds of cat food, like the Sheba cat food, for example. Maybe that one's pretty good.
It looks pretty tasty.
Yeah, it looks high class, doesn't it? I'm kind of worried for my Naga prediction, by the way. These heroes are leveling too much for my taste.
Yep. There could also be an expansion for WFZ early-ish. But the skeleton scouted this, so I think it's just for faster creeping. Thank you, FK, for the 2-year resub.
Thank you.
It's our Naga prediction, by the way.
WZ is almost level 3, though. Big Illusion Scout now by 1-0. He sees, okay, DK not level 3 yet. You cannot get a second hero with an illusion, by the way. I wonder if 1-0 knows this. How weird of an interaction is this, by the way?
You know what? Why?
Why?
Because I know this because of this week's Jannis Cannis. Because illusions are not units, technically. They're something else. So pretty much the tavern doesn't recognize them as your units.
But
you can't
buildings also aren't units, but you can do it with buildings.
It's something different, though. You can also, like, you can't staff illusions.
Oh. But I mean, you know, a building next to a structure, a neutral one, can hire help, but
That's true.
Illusions can't. Yeah. Anyways, screw illusions. I hate illusions. No Naga! God damn! Oh, nice surround though. Oh, almost surround.
Coil. Sweet save.
Oh, the decay. Oh my god, the Lich. Almost in range for a Nova.
A player's forces are under
And 1-0 is about to lose a Fiend here. Ah, but the Lich is right next to it. There we go.
What is the item gun? One of Mana Steel?
Wow, are you drunk? What was the item here?
I wish. I'm just tired. I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. You know, that's what I'm thinking. But at the end, I'm gonna be like, after Hero's Health, I'm gonna be going to bed pretty quickly, and then probably I sleep for 3 hours, and then I can't sleep anymore.
Yep, I know that feel.
Looking forward to it.
Way too excited about them games.
Double one of Mana Steel.
Oh wow, that's a lot of mana steal. So a pigeon brain is apparently 2.5 gram. The human brain is 1.4 kilogram. So you do the math now.
That
How
means
many?
It doesn't take 1,000 pigeon brains to come up with the same mass. Is that what
A player's forces
it means? So you were wrong! Early red camp creep, I always like this on LR as long as you have a TP. You can even creep the full camp if you take out the High Priest first, but seems like 1-0 just wants the big boy. And he gets the Cadgus pipe.
Wow.
Did you see earlier in chat what pipe apparently means in French?
No.
Okay, we shouldn't say that on stream, but it's pretty funny. I'm gonna tell you later.
player's forces are under
I can imagine. This red spot is a little too late for WFZ.
Oh.
1-0 is coming in for the punishment. There is a Nova, but no coil. Can he steal this?
This is a science. And now that should be an easy last hit.
Didn't get
Missed
it.
the last hit. What? 1-0. How did you do that? Still forced the invul though. And wait, why didn't he coil?
I have no idea.
Like, he should have coiled the creep and Nova'd the fiend, but instead he Nova'd the creep and couldn't coil anything anymore. Well, that was honestly not so well done, but it doesn't matter. 1-0 still in a fine position this game.
There's no expansion this time. There's no high hero levels. He is lacking the Dark Ranger still. He has an orb now. And a little bit more damage. Is he going for the Banshees again? No, not really.
Oh, he sold both one of Mana Steel's, Neo. How do you like that?
Me no likey.
I know. It's 400 gold, though. 400 G's!
Dark Ranger is walking into 1-2-0's army, but okay.
Speaking of G's, Neo. Back in the day, were you a big fan of the G unit?
a player's forces are under attack.
Guess. Take an educated guess.
I mean, yes, I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. G-Unit.
That's some good songs.
That's some quality casting right here. That's what it's about. That's what makes us the best in the business.
Yeah, we have to get the nonsense out of the way before we start Heroes Heart.
World's best Warcraft commentators, by the way, right here. Oh, Rome of the Magi.
Level 3 Lich, man, that's pretty good. Not prioritizing level 4 DK this time around. Oh, expansion on the top left.
Yeah.
Sneaky 1-0. It's kind of a classic. This is what he's been doing against Happy a lot as well.
1-2-0 has amazing items. He had a good fight. There's no town portal, or did he rebuy the town portal? I don't think so, right? So, no TP on WFZ. He can afford this. Why not?
Isn't this the map, by the way, that 1-0 always wins in Unlit Mirror? Isn't that how it is?
We'd have to ask Pens Eternel, who does our map stats.
No invul on the Lich here for 1-0 worries me a little.
Dude, WFZ has to scout this. Like, soon.
He's not gonna scout it though. Yikers. Heal wards for 1-2-0. It's kind of triggering me that the DK is not getting level 4 here from all this creeping.
A player's forces are
Well, WFZ did.
Yeah, it's really good.
Close to level 4 Lich as well. Okay, 1-2-0 going into the base. WFZ is right next to it, but it's more time for the expo. No Banshees. The transition is coming only now. It might be a little too late.
Dark Ranger taking a lot of DPS. But she's got the invulns, so she should be fine. Oh, but the DK! makes it to the shop. Oh, he won on the high ground. That was pretty good.
It is really good. Nova again, Dark Ranger saved for maybe the last time. Everything's so healthy for 120, and this might be the end right here. Nova, ice cold fingers touch him, and he falls off his horse. No healer anymore, no aura. And yeah, that heal ward, man. Next level.
Literally on another level. You get it, Neo? You get it?
Yeah. Because it's elevated. Yeah.
Much like I like elevator music, I like this heal ward.
Wow. You should definitely sleep after this broadcast.
No, that's no good. Why does everyone keep forgetting about the dust of appearance, by the way?
Oh, heal ward again. Rinse and repeat.
Considering how easy this DK died, WC's holding on pretty well, actually.
Yeah. Can he make it to anti-magic shield? I doubt it. Expo is up.
A player's forces are
And shop control for 120. Has still one more charge of heal ward. Oh, gets a kill here.
WFZ, the comeback kid, maybe?
That's a good band.
It's my favorite band.
What's your favorite song?
Comeback song.
It's a good one. It's a classic. It's a classic. Man,
You know, I didn't tell you yet. I'm gonna buy a new fridge. Did I tell you?
No.
Yeah, because we need a new fridge.
Are you
And
gonna buy one with a water dispenser and
Well,
ice
water
cubes
dispenser I
and
don't care about. But yes, I'm gonna be so luxurious as to
Yeah.
get one with an ice cube dispenser.
it's gonna change
it's gonna
your
be
life?
so good, bro.
It's gonna change your life.
I'm gonna
Okay.
feel like a snob. I'm gonna be walking
Yeah.
around in summer around my apartment with like a wine glass, and you're gonna be like ding 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 ding, little ice cubes pouring out.
Oh man, I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy for 120 as well because he catches WFZ on the red spot. That is looking like a slaughter once again. We have a little bit of anti-magic, but that doesn't save too much. DK once again, no TP. Got the ruined braces now to be a little more safe. Yeah, it's a 10 supply advantage almost. And the Catgas pipe. And the heal ward again.
3 out of 3 high ground wards, man.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Reminds me of a song by Kyle. Don't go up the high ground with no vision. But this is a easy game at this point. Massive supply lead. Just waiting for the double geese to come out.
Double Ds?
The double geese.
Ah.
The geese. Destroyer in the mix now as well. DK. The rune bracers! Not protecting him enough!
Couldn't transfer the invul anymore, and all hope is lost for WFZ. That feels bad, man. Winning so decisive against 15 Sway, winning the first map surprisingly in a Lich Mirror, and now all over. Comeback Kid 120, you called it. Makes it stumbling, struggling, huffing and puffing, but playoffs for him as well, following Focus into the top 8.
The two favorites prevail. Especially Focus was playing out of his mind today.
Yeah.
And 120 with some exciting games makes it through as well as the first Undead. That concludes Group A.
Absolutely. And there is 2 more undeads in this tournament. That is Happy and Michael. So, yeah, that's Group A. We have the bracket here. Might not be updated. Oh, it is. So Focus and 120 making it out of Group A. But what is in store for tomorrow? I talked about this, or we talked about this before. Tomorrow, the return of the world's greatest. Lin versus Colorful, Soin and Chimiko into this group again. Feels like I haven't seen Chimiko in non-show matches in forever, so in normal tournaments. So looking forward to that. Soin versus Lin is also always a very interesting Orc mirror, and Colorful is the Orc Slayer, so it's not that easy for Lin tomorrow. That's for sure.
What do you think Soen's chances are of making it out of the group?
Out of the group.
Yeah.
So usually it's 25% for each player, right? Because it's 4 players. You put Lin in the mix, your chances drastically go down. And then it's pretty much like Lin is 50%. So you share 50% by 3. That's
Oh my god, the Neo math is coming in.
that's like, what is it? Like 16.7% or so. And then Colorful is very good versus Orc, so that your chances again go down. I think you can cut it by half, and it's like 8%. So I think he hasn't played in a while, so I reduced some of his chances because of that. So I think his chances to get out of the group is 5%.
All right, I'd say it's 10%, but yeah, it's not looking good. It's gonna be a tough day for him tomorrow. Looking forward to it though, especially to see Lin, to see what he's been up to.
Yes. And you know what? Monday is usually our day off when we relax a little and recover from the stress of the weekend. But not next week, no, because the group on Monday is insane as well. Happy, Check, Fortitude, Foggy. Check would usually be the odd one out, but he defeated Fortitude in War 3 Station Cup 2-0. That man is on fire.
Crazy.
Versus Happy, maybe, like, smaller chances?
It's not gonna happen, dude. No way.
Not really. No, I see that. So first round is really hard. But Fortitude versus Happy could be a wonderful winner's final.
And Fortitude versus Foggy also. Foggy has been playing really well with the Warden lately. Has been learning from Moon and others.
It's just gonna be sick.
Cool.
And the Group D on Tuesday has Fly, Michael, Lawliot, and Sock. Always a
Really
pleasure.
interesting to see there as well how Fly is doing. Always tough to predict. I think Michael's gonna get eviscerated, but everyone else gonna be interesting.
Yeah, Fly versus Michael could be really fun, or the biggest clown fiesta. Like 10 heroes dying in 5 minutes.
A couple of frost worms, maybe some liquid fire bats. Could be
Yeah, throw it all in. So... Ah, you sent me a song. Cool. Alright, so we have 40 minutes until Rising Star Cup finals. That's gonna happen on Kaldor's stream. And I would love to host him, but I think he's taking a nap.
Oh man, that sounds like a great idea.
I told you should get to sleep and then be ready.
Ah man, if I sleep now, I'm gonna again. My sleep schedule is gonna be so fucked up. I'm gonna be like Jesus on the cross today. I'm gonna suffer for a better future.
I mean, you can like set some priorities, right? What's more important, your sleeping schedule?
Remo stayed awake for our sins.
Okay, let's put it that way.